In this view, I'll be starting the Polkka beneath the Moon's Oracle quest. And I'll start with this one. For a green island. I like how it makes the sky pink. Alright, I should probably change to this team for photos.
Merciless.
In here. Oh. It's an interesting mask. Huh? Cracker 3. You're back already. Or Cracker the 3rd. That's weird. You didn't collect the fragment. So why are you here so soon? Hello? I'm sorry. Please let me explain. There's a really good reason I'm dressed like this. It's not heresy or anything, I swear. What? Wow, Paimon hasn't even said anything yet. Huh? Oh, so you're just an adventurer from the outside. By the moon's goddesses. Silken locks. I thought you were... Wait a second. Why are you dressed like that? And acting like this is totally normal to boot. What? Well, it's my favorite outfit. Although there was a post that seems like Traveler might be getting a new outfit soon, which is very interesting. Wait, you're the one, the Moon Maiden, Kuta, or Columbina Hyposelania. Oh dear. Talented beyond belief, and totally unfazed. Even with all this Kuvaki turbulence. About that. Well, Byron thinks we can just skip over the details. And seriously, why are you dressed like that? What are you even doing here? And what even is Kuvaki turbulence? Ah, pardon my rudeness. I am she who... serveth the Frost Moon, born of the tides, and bearer of the High Priestess's mantle. Beneath the moon silver, gaze. In the sublunary sphere, I am known as... Vernadska. But you two can just call me Werner. I'm currently on a very special secret mission to restore balance to the Kuvaki here. So if I may, how should I address you both? What is that? In this sublunary sphere, I am known as Petra. Copying the way she talks. Really? Fine. in the sublunary sphere. Paimon is Paimon. That was super embarrassing. And wait. You mentioned you're on a secret mission. It's not very secret. If you tell us immediately, is it? And calling yourself a High Priestess. Well, just like that. You ain't fooling anyone, miss. Well, you can't judge a book by its cover. It wears, yes? We too have had scammers parading around Nasha Town in Frostmoon robes. They clearly found somewhere. Oh, I know. A demonstration of our ancestors' blessings should convince you of my identity. Bear witness. Aya. Whoa, that Kuvaki power's intense. Paimon, run, I'll cover you. Wait, seriously? Are you okay? Hey, don't mess around. Would ya? Nothing happened. Oops, I forgot this outfit. Wards off, Kuvaki. Hang on, I'll take it off and try again. Oh, but with the turbulence afoot, I might get a little nosebleed without my suit. Well, since it won't take long, I guess I'll be fine. First out, undo the strap here. Wait. No need to go that far. We believe you. Just keep the suit on. Great. Does that mean you two would be willing to help me with my mission? Petra, did Paimon pass out for a minute? Or 10? Why is she suddenly asking us about some promise we've never heard about? She's gotta be a fake. Paimon's sure of it. I told you I'm not faking. Forget it. Let's put my identity aside for now. Like they say, small slips sink big ships. If we leave the Kuvaki turbulence alone, we'll have a catastrophe on our hands before long. You should get more people to help. Unfortunately, I can't. The others don't have my level of resistance. If I call in back up, they'll be dealing with much worse than a simple nosebleed. That's why having helpers like you two should show up is a rare stroke of luck. Alright, fine. We're adventurers, and we don't say no to folks in need. Even if you seem a bit unreliable. But even Paimon can tell someone's identity. Oh, something's definitely off here. Maybe we can help. Excuse me. I'll have you know that I'm the most reliable priestess there is. And you two seem even more reliable. So I'll share this super duper reliable foolproof plan with you. Let's cut to the chase. Those two rotating boulders are the cause of this Kuvaki turbulence. Oh. Ever since time of the first Moonchanter, Blue. Lady Isla. The Kuvaki in Thunderclap Reef has always been unstable, but things have gotten worse since those two large rocks fell from the sky. From the sky? Is that when the Fatui pulled down the moon? As the scripture goes, says, "O Moon Maiden, even the Immaculate are immutable laws set by the dread sovereign of the firmament shall bend your song, and even the tides of time and heaven's signs will, what's the next line again? Oh well, I'm sure you get the idea." Paimon gets the idea that you're super unreliable. Oh, come on. Forgetting one's little verse in prayer doesn't make me a bad priestess. Besides, we're not counting on prayers to fix this. We're using science. Based on my calculations, those two stones are filled with powerful Kuvaki energies, which is why the balance here is particularly messed up. The solution's simple. We're going to fight fire with fire. If we use other Kuvaki-charged fragments and hit those boulders at precise angles, we'll be able to counteract the disruption and calm the turbulent Kuvaki down. That's not what I'd call foolproof. Ah, I get it. When I first looked over the results of my calculations, I thought, wait, can this even be? But numbers don't lie. You'll see. No matter how serious you sound, doesn't change how crazy this plan is. Well, we won't know unless we try. But there's a problem. Cracker 5 and Cracker 4, Cracker 7, who went looking for stone fragments, still haven't come back. 5 and 7? Now that you say that, Clown does remember you mentioning Cracker 3, was it? That's right. Cracker 5 and 7 are successor models. What about 6? These little fellows are amazing helpers. If only the original Cracker 1 was still around. Well, that's a long story for another time. I wish I could go find them myself. My nose started bleeding like crazy after I took a few steps in. And that's where we need to step in, right? Oh my, Paimon! You're just as warm and kind as you look. Thank you so much for volunteering to help me. Paimon's not doing this for you. This is for everyone's sake. Wait, why did Paimon say something like that? In any case, everything will be okay, as long as we find Cracker 5, and 7, and those stone fragments, right? Yes, and once you've collected the stone fragments, just toss them up onto these 2 large stones. That's the beauty of a proper scientific solution. It works no matter who tries it. Alright, my ever-reliable Petro and Paimon. I'll be counting on you. Okay. Down here. Found it. Is that Cracker 3 or 5? A cat crawled in the jar and can't get out. Oh, nothing happened. Do we still need some fragments? Oh, I think I went in here before. Yeah, I remember this cave. Oh, now I'm out of the cave. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. The robots here seem to be pointing in the direction. They detected something. Looks like the way's blocked by that rock over there. Move. I guess this was for them then. Kinda cute. Combine. Oh, same deal over here. What was Werner thinking?
A treasure buried
Nice.
in time.
Oh. Oh, he trapped? What should we do? Doesn't look like we can leave through here. Wait, Byron's in his light over there. Maybe there's no way around. Yeah, there is. There's also that way. What's that? We finally made it out. Paimon didn't expect that. Collapse. That was so scary. Good thing we managed to find another exit. But with all that noise just now, Verna must have heard it too, right? Paimon had better hurry up and bring her here so that before she tries to dig into the cave, she might get herself trapped. Taking advantage of her ability to fly. Oh. It collapsed. Oh no, how did this happen? Pressure on Paimon, are you alright? You mean you didn't hear that? Huge noise just now? And it's a little late to say, are you alright? Isn't it? We're standing here, aren't we? Ah, sorry. I was busy calibrating Cracker 3, so I wasn't paying attention. Indeed, you have proven exceptionally trustworthy, Petra Paimon. Oh, just me. More so than even myself, as a priestess. Had I encountered such circumstances, I fear I would have been at a complete loss. Alright, let's see what you have been up to. Little crackers. Well, aren't you a right troublemaker? What? You found the pieces, but didn't come back on time. So Petra and Paimon to turn this place upside down just to find you. Just looking for you. Well, they found the pieces, but got stuck on their way back. Don't you think you might have messed the settings up somewhere, Werner? Certainly not. I'm a direct apprentice of the famous Papa Wrench, and the finest mechanical on Hisi Island. There's no way I'd mess up a single recall function. Nope, definitely not. And don't think Paimon didn't hear you hesitate. And let's face it, bad recall function or not, they didn't return, and that's a fact. Oh, but they have returned. You two reliable souls did bring them back, didn't you? Now all we have to do is toss this fragment up, like you did previously, and everything should go off without a hitch. You're seriously sidestepping the issue here. As the sacred prayer goes, O great Father of Genesis, forger of the triple moons, Takoja Yanen, let your wrath right thee that askewed throne, that the fair one may become thy. What's next? Unreliable. Forget the chant. Scientifically speaking, no matter the problem, a few good whacks will do the trick. Because of maintenance, go! And are we sure this won't go horribly wrong? Yeah, you can't phrase this in a way that doesn't sound risky. Rest assured, I've been thoroughly researching this for a long time. And you can vouch that is a very reliable plan. And we did test it just now, didn't we? Guess we've got no choice but to try at this point. Okay. Wait, do I find a... Wait, no. How do I get there? Oh. Oh, it changed to blue. Oh, now it's thundering. Ah, what's going on? Now, the Kubaki feels even more unstable than before. So much for that intricate plan of yours. No need to panic. This is just a minor technical issue. Nothing to worry about. We've successfully adjusted the Kuvaki from a chaotic state to a reversed chaotic state. Now we just need to nudge it back to normal. Think about it this way. If things have already gone from bad and incomprehensible, there's no room left for any worse, right? Yeah, I guess that's true. Your explanation is what's incomprehensible. How can you stay so calm when everything's falling apart? Because panicking won't help. Staying calm. Let's think clearly and find a way out of this mess. I'm sorry, I lied. I am totally freaking out. And I'm just trying to look like I'm not. But sure, Paimon, what in the moon's name are we supposed to do? So you're just gonna dump the problem on us now? Hey, if you're really a priestess of the Frost Moon Scions, don't you have some kind of prayer or spell that can stop the storm? You say it like such things exist. That's why we place our trust in science. Yes, we've still got science, don't we? Now let me check. Aha! Just as I expected. Cracker 3's reading suggests a source of faint Guvaki traces nearby. Almost identical to that of the other fragments. If the first two fragments tipped the Guvaki into a reversed chaotic state, then the third one should be able to bring it to the state of minimized turbulence. Yep, that has to be it. So it was just a miscalculation. After all, I knew the plan itself was absolutely foolproof. But sure, I'm on this way. Looks like we don't have any other leads. Might as well follow Werner. Come on. Oh. We found it, see? I told you to trust in the power of science. Oh. You arrive at last, hero of Elysium. Whoa, there's someone else here too. Who are you? A real Moonprayer priestess? I am the dawn's first breath upon the world's weary brow, the final draught of nectar drawn from a bitter well. I am mother to all, and daughter to all. Is that a prayer? Let me think. That does sound like part of a rite. It's a verse only a Moonchanter is allowed to recite. Humph. A true priestess would never get the sequence of the prayers wrong. Another fraud in a borrowed robe. I've seen plenty of your kind. Well, she completely forgets the prayers. Oh, and like this space kinda looks like a moon. Last time it was a woman called Hedimbi. She too dressed the part, played the role, and fooled quite a few. But tough luck to you, imposter. You've got a real priestess here, right here, and I can see through your disguise. To the mask's carvings determine the actor's worth. What matters is that she sits in that seat, and thus she plays the role. In this sublunary sphere. Oh, that's what she says. Are we not all masked? It is merely that some veils can be seen and others not. Whoa, that sounds profound. If nothing else, she sounds more priestess-y than you, Werner. What's that supposed to mean? It's okay, Verna, even if you are an imposter. Excuse you. I'm not the imposter, she is. You outsiders are so easily tricked. Ignore the sweet words, and look past the surface. For once. Why don't you? Never mind. According to my calculations, you've hidden the fragments we're looking for inside this moon mirror, isn't that right? And that's no trinket for common hands. Hand it over, or I'll use the moon goddess's favour to give your head a very enthusiastic blessing. Are you a priestess or a fag, Verna? What? You want me to bow, kiss the forehead of the scammer? And sing her a dainty hymn while we're at it? Now is not the time for etiquette. Your desires unfurl before me like threads, and I have traced their destined weave. But this is no place for us to speak. Walk with me, and I shall bear the tapestry. Huh? Where did she go? She just disappeared. That strange lady. Who exactly is she? She doesn't seem like a bad person. Scammers never seem like villains. When you first see them, that's exactly how they pull the wool over their victims' eyes. Who knows where she stole our garb from? But she can't fool me. I knew she was fake the instant I had laid eyes on her. Paimon doesn't get all this religious stuff. But even though she talks funny, she sounds so gentle and kind. I can speak more gently too, you know. And that imposter just happens to have a nicer manner of speech, and greater skill in channeling the moon goddess's blessings, and even more experience with using the moon mirror. She sounds much more like a moon goddess than you. Alright. I know she looks more like a Frost Moon priestess than I do. But that doesn't matter now. I'm the real one, and she's the fake. What matters is catching up to her and taking the fragment back. Let's follow the moon lane up this way. It may be an old method with zero scientific basis, but since we're out of options, we might as well. Here she seems much more moon goddessy. Oh, that's a big one. we meet again, hero of Elysium. Is that her or me, Paimon? And get it right. It's heroes, plural. Now hand over the fragment, imposter. Pretty please. Is what you seek not right before your eyes? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight. Guess I'll just have to give you that blessing to your head. Wait, what did you just say? You're just giving it to us? Then why have us come this way in the first place? Because this is weird. It must happen. Fate demands it. And I've waited too long. Endured too much. All for this moment. All for the birth of a god. What? But it matters not. Soon it will end. And the newborn god will drape in the world in true joy. What are you even talking about? Via. I have glimpsed it in the mirror of stars. There is no place for her in the world where the god has now been born. First off, it's Verna, not Via. Don't you know it's rude to... Wait, you weren't even talking about me, were you? Indeed. So then, do what must be done. The ending you seek awaits. Wait. We're not here to hurt you or anything. You're just so vague and cryptic all the time. It's getting on Paimon's nerves. And what's with the Kuvaki turbulence around here? Why is that fragment in your hands? This ending we seek would sure be nice, with an explanation of, well, anything. Patience. Once all comes to an end, we'll meet again. Eh? You seek answers, do you not? When the moment comes, the path ahead will open. Well then, I shall await you at the court of the first edict. Huh? But isn't the court of the first edict already? Oh Nightingale, oh Nightingale. What? Who soars above pale ridges and frozen plains? Have you heard the songs of evening prayer, my dearest Nightingale? Hey, stop right there. Whoa, Patchsoka, watch out. Looks like something's woken up. Frost Night Scion.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! Smile! Into the
your head.
Unbelievable. Who does this fraud think she is? The nerve of her! Taking control of the sacred Frost Knight's ion and turning against us. We'll be giving that head of hers a blessing and a sermon. Anyway, first things first. Let's gather the remaining Kuranki on the island. Extract the last fragments from the moon mirror and stabilize the disturbance once and for all. Nice.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
This one. It's making more mirrors. Oh no, another one of these.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Hold that pose!
Silence! Be sanctified.
Merciless. True blood! Never star goes out! Merciless.
Bow your head.
Say cheese!
Silence! Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
It's very raw camera angle. Wait, how do I get him? Maybe I could use Chaska.
The breeze is restless today.
I'll try this.
Let's fly!
Yeah, that worked.
Take me up!
I'll switch back.
Need something taken care of?
It's the final one. If we move the stone statue. Oh, this is very interesting. Wait, where am I supposed to move it to? Oh, is that right? Yes.
A treasure buried in time.
Oh, it worked. What's going on? Oh, attaching to that thing. See? All according to plan. The Kuvaki turbulence has been neutralized. There was nothing like your original plan. With all the accidents along the way, Pawan can't tell you if you're optimistic or just shameless. I'll take that as a compliment. After all, being pessimistic and risk-averse won't get us through situations like this. Okay, fair enough. But Paimon can't help but wonder. Why are you out here? All on your own? Shouldn't the other Scions be helping out in some way? Well, since you've helped me this far, I suppose I should come clean. This island is, in a way, considered a forbidden place to us Frostmoon Scions, and I may have committed an even greater sin. Forbidden, but we were able to just walk in. In our territories, that's not so uncommon. What truly holds people back isn't the walls they see, but the ones they've built within their hearts. Since when did you get so philosophical? Hey wait, don't dodge the question. Seriously though. I wanted to try solving the problem using robots. You probably know this already, but most of the Frostmoon Scions, aren't exactly big fans of tech. I thought if my plan went well this time, maybe I could finally convince those blockheaded, well, I mean those very steady, if rather conservative, higher-ups to consider their stance. Hold on. I can say that, can't I? Technically, the robots were part of our operation, and since we succeeded, they clearly played their part in our success, right? Even though the part they played wasn't constructive. Yeah, they just made it harder for us. Maybe I'll gloss over the part when I explain it later. Still, that probably wouldn't work, would it? But hey, if not this time, then there's always next time. I'll keep pushing forward, and one day these little fellas will make a big difference. I believe they will. Okay, but before we talk about the future, those two big rocks, they flew off in that direction, right? They did, and if we go that way, we'll end up at the quarter of the first edict. The quarter of the first edict. Wait, isn't that where that stranger lady, you know, the one who seemed even more priestessy than you do, Rosanna, then she was head. You're breaking my heart, Paimon. Even now, you still think that suspicious lady's priestess sect is more convincing than I am. Anyway, I'm sure she was just bluffing. 'Cause, well, the quarter of the first edict was sealed off 500 years ago. Oh. That place used to be one of our sacred rites. A lot of things happened 500 years ago. $500 years ago, Lady Isla, the moon chanter, who witnessed the Moon Maiden, personally sealed it shut. Forget some outsider con artist. Even after generations of moon chanters, no one has ever broken the seal Lady Isla placed. It's not for lucky or lack of trying, just that no one's ever succeeded. But that leaves us with no clues at all. How are we supposed to track her down now? Don't worry. I've already come up with another brilliant plan. Although, it might need just a tiny bit of prep. Just a little, probably. Okay, I'll go clean up the robots first. Thanks for all the help, Petra and Paimon. Oh, fair frost moon, weave for me a gentle hymn, and bless the nightingale-hearted wayfarers. For ye have stolen the fell curse of the north wind, and the silver spire that sought to pierce the firmament shall no longer. Shall no longer, well, I never did memorize Lee Island's prayers. Probably. Anyway, thank you, and may we meet again. So that was the first part of this, or one of the 3 parts at least. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, well, they're not just in a lecturer's chest.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
Oh, they're empowered. Yeah, connected to that.
Shower me with praise!
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, then you might watch more of my Genshin and Star videos. So, thanks very much. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And goodbye.